today?
Okay.
I'm Grace. I'm a student physical therapy assistant from Owens, and I'm going to be working with you today, okay? So it looks like from your chart here that you had a mitral valve replacement surgery, and that resulted in a stroke. Alright? Okay, so that may have been caused because I heard you had a history of some drug use, and sometimes that kind of stuff can lead to complications. So with that, you're going to notice things like, well, you've noticed that your right arm is paralyzed, you're not able to use that, and that also can result in your impaired functional mobility. It's hard for you to do things independently. And that is going to be super important to you because you have some goals of going back home to live with your dad. You want to be able to have some mobility regained and improve some of your activities by yourself. Yeah. So therapy is important, and doing the things that we talk about are very important to stick up with, so you're able to reach those goals, okay? So do you have any questions about anything that I've told you about so far?
No questions.
No questions? Right. So we're going to get you moved from the chair to the bed, okay?
Okay.
Sound good? Mm-hmm. So we are going to go ahead and start by putting this gait belt on you. Okay, now that that's on, we're going to do something called a stand pivot transfer. Have you ever done one of these before? Okay, so what I'm going to have you do is you're going to scoot to the end of your chair. I am going to stand right here to help guide you. I'm going to reach behind you, get your gait belt up, and while you're standing up, I want you to stay leaning forward with your head over your shoulders and your shoulders in front of your hips a little bit, okay, to keep your balance. Okay. And we're going to turn you, so from here to here. I'm going to put you on the bed, and I want you to use your left arm that you're able to move to help support yourself, and then reach behind you.
Okay.
Almost there, yeah. Alright. So on the count of 3, I'm going to have you help you stand up, okay?
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Move forward, pivot to the bed. Use your left arm behind you. Set down. Alright. Are you comfortable in that position? Alright, Ben, now we're going to talk about an exercise that you can do independently, seated on the edge of your bed or on a chair, like you are now. So, this exercise is good for somebody who has the symptoms that you have because it's going to work on your balance, and it's going to work on your endurance, as well as your left arm coordination, okay? So what I'm going to have you do is, while seated on the edge of your bed, I want your body aligned like mine, knees over your ankles, hips in line with your shoulder, and neck in line with your spine, okay? And so the exercise is, while balancing on the edge, keeping your back straight, you're going to be working your core muscles on balance, like your abdominal muscles, and we're also going to be focusing on your triceps and some of your shoulder muscles, okay? So what you're going to have you do is just across body reaches, okay? Just nice and slow, like that. And so while you're doing that, we gotta make sure we're having good form to really focus on working those abdominal muscles to help with balance. So what I don't want is, I don't want you slouching forward while you do this, okay? Instead, make sure you're sitting up nice and tall as you reach across your body, okay? 1. Now you're going to do that 10 times. Take a little rest, and we're going to try 10 more times and just see how that goes, okay? Okay. Do you have any questions about that, Rich? And do you understand why it would be helpful for you? Get you back to some independent functioning?
Yep.
And then one thing I wanted to add was, if you feel pain in your arm while you're doing this exercise, if this balance sitting on the edge of the bed makes you dizzy or lightheaded, you're going to want to go ahead and stop this intervention and let me know, okay?
Okay.
Alright, sound good? Ben's father. Nice to see you. So we are going to be working on gait today. We're going to work on walking. This is a quad cane. Have you ever used one of these before? So it's just like a regular cane, but as you can see, there's 4 feet that are visible. So when you're using this cane, because you have some weakness and aren't able to have function of your right arm, you're going to hold it in your left arm, okay?
Okay.
And so with holding this cane in your left arm, you are going to move it forward about a step's length away, not too far because you don't want to fall. And then you're going to follow that up with the opposite leg.
Okay.
So you're holding it in your left arm, so you're going to follow up with the right leg, step to the cane, and then bring your other leg forward. Okay, so it's like a 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Does that make sense to you? Okay, so while he's working on that, I'm going to show you how to guard him properly. So go ahead and take this cane in your left hand. I am going to go ahead and help him stand up first. Go ahead and stand. I'm standing right beside him and a little bit back. I'm going to be holding onto his gait belt with my arm in the back of this. The gait belt that we put on earlier. So go ahead and do what I showed you. So cane forward, opposite leg. Good leg, good job. Cane, opposite leg, good leg. And you don't want to bring your cane out too far forward or you'll lose that balance, okay? So cane, opposite leg, good leg. Okay, feel okay? So thanks for coming in today. Thank you for bringing him. Did you feel okay about everything today?
Yep.
Any questions that you have right now? About you? No? Okay, well, if you guys think of any, you can go ahead and reach out to me or your primary care physician or your physical therapist that you met with for your initial evaluation, okay?
Okay.
All right, thank you so much for coming.
Yep, thank you.